Hey guys, hope you're good. I just thought I'd do a video of sort of going over some of the eating challenges I've done over the years. Now I've done many eating challenges. Some not even challenges, some just eating a lot of food just for the fun of it. One TV show I did was called Eddie Eats America. It's quite popular here in the UK, and I believe it's on the Food Channel, I believe, in the States, if you want to check it out. Eddie Eats America. So what I did is basically do a series of strength challenges, build up an appetite, and then go and do an eating challenge to sort of feed, sort of refuel what I've done in the day. Some of these challenges were just impossible. I'll be brutally honest, they just weren't even fathomable of being done, in my opinion. So I guess we'll get started and start with one of the very first eating challenges I did on Eddie Eats America. Now, this was a massive kebab. And true story, so I had to do 12 episodes in 21 days, which is quite a strict sort of regiment. And the very first day I had to do a 7-pound sandwich, deli sandwich in New York, and I actually did it with Brian Shaw. He was a guest on one of my episodes. And we probably got 3/4 of the way through this sandwich, and both of us, I messaged him the next day, both of us had the worst case of diarrhea and throwing up in our lives. Like, Brian messaged me the next day, he was like, bro, like, I am a mess, I don't know how you're going to carry on. I was literally to the point I couldn't eat a piece of toast. That's how I felt. And the producer's looking at me like, you've got to do the 7-pound kebab. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So we've got probably 5-6 handfuls of doner meat. We've got the like a Turkish skewer. I can't think what it's called. We've got chicken, onions, salad, tomatoes, steak, pork, you name it, everything's on there. So 7 pounds of meat plus the salad. And yeah, I remember saying to the producer I couldn't even eat a piece of toast. I walked into this restaurant, I was so ill from the day before, but I just had to crack on. I just had to get on.
What's your favourite so far, Eddie? I know it shouldn't be my favourite, but the favourite has got to be the doner meat. Okay. It just tastes so good. Each piece of meat is that good. Like that is probably the best tasting burger I've ever had.
So this is the thing with these TV programs.
Eddie's barely made a dent.
It's like I was so ill and couldn't eat, but I have to be positive, so I have to say whatever I put in my mouth is amazing. Just to keep the interest of people around me and people watching the TV show. But honestly, like, probably don't want to share it too good there, but I was feeling very sick at this point.
I mean, it's literally a newborn baby.
All that gut-busting protein is refusing
That's
to go
true.
down
It's like
without
eating
fight.
like a newborn baby, the size of a baby, putting it in you. The food, not the baby.
Even though I'm so full, it still tastes so good.
I was lying. Tastes like
It
hell on
might be
earth.
delicious, but the beast has now eaten 3 pounds of meat, and it's really taking its toll.
Excuse me. Making room.
Looking back, this is quite impressive for myself. As I say, I was so ill. Literally an hour before this, I was on the toilet shatting myself. You guys appreciate why I'm doing that. That's not even halfway through. Right, the next one. Now I enjoyed this one. This was in Florida Keys, which is like southern Florida. And it was a place that did conch fritters. So for those that don't know,
10 conch fritters per. Okay, ready, get set, go.
conch fritters. Conchs are like those the shells that you put to your ear. They're conchs. So they pull the meat out of them, turn them into these fritters, and we had to eat as many as we could in 15 minutes. It's quite funny because there's a few guys here who fancied themselves as like fast eaters, which they were to start with, but they got full very, very quick. This was a tough one because they were so dry. I had to literally, and then I heard someone in the crowd say, "Dip them in the water." So I started dipping them in the water, and they just flew down. So that changed the game for me.
David might just be there for a free meal.
And they were quite big. They're like the size of meatballs. They were quite hefty. David was just there for a free dinner.
And Rob, despite his lightning start, is just one ahead on 31.
Rob was willing to die to beat me. So the record was 43 conch fritters in 15 minutes. So the rules were they had to be in your mouth. So at that last second, I think it was on like 41. And that last sort of 10 seconds, I just shoved about 5 in my mouth. Got me just shoveling them in my face.
He's got 43 and a half in.
43 and a half, 34 and 34. So Eddie's the winner with 43 and a half.
And I've still got the trophy in my office.
Destination Dogs 8 Hot Dog Challenge.
Right, next one was... God, where was this one? I think this was New York as well. It was like an outskirts of... I feel like it was New Orleans. And it was a hot dog place called Destination Hot Dogs. And they did basically hot dogs from all over the world, all different kinds. And you have to eat 8 hot dogs in... I forget the time now, but it was... this was a tough challenge. I'm sure it's 15 minutes. And these hot dogs were like, they didn't look it, but they were absolutely massive. Maybe it was 20 minutes. Honestly, every hot dog was that long. I'm not kidding, it was absolutely huge. You had to eat 8 of these hot dogs, all different kinds, all different toppings in 20 minutes. And this is probably one of the ones where I thought I was going to get through it because the hot dogs were just amazing. Like, when the food tastes so good, the challenges are so easy. But when the food tastes like crap, you're not going to get them done. So yeah, I'm squeezing the hot dogs into small pieces so they go down my throat better. And this guy next to me apparently did the challenge. I'll be honest, like, traveling the world and doing these eating challenges was absolutely amazing. Like, finding these little gems. I mean, this was literally in the middle of a massive sort of construction estate. It was more or less a bar that served hot dogs, and everyone there it was absolutely packed, amazing place.
But just as it looks like a foregone conclusion, dog number 5 bites back.
I mean, look at the size of them. Look at how thick the buns are and everything.
At this point, Eddie has eaten about 4,000 calories, including 16 dense ounces of bun bread.
It's nice to get some support there as well. It does help.
Lifted by the crowd, Eddie finally sees off the 5th dog. But time is against him, and he's still got 3 giant sausages to see off.
Now, if I remember rightly, there was one hot dog that just tasted terrible. All were amazing, just one that just anchored my stomach up.
We can do this, man. 3 minutes each dog. 3 minutes. We can do this.
And that was the one. I don't know what it was. It was some sort of spicy meat, and it just like completely stopped me dead in my tracks.
Sam, when you get to that 6-1 man, it's usually the wall, man. You just gotta fight. As long as everything's in your mouth before the time's up, you know, you're good. man, so much bread.
Yeah, just think about that. Just think about having 6 hot dog baps with nothing in them. That's quite a lot in itself. And then imagine putting all the fillings and a big massive sausage in them as well.
Will you undo my buttons for me? Oh my god. 1 minute left.
Note to self, always wear stretchy pants when you do eating challenges.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
That was the most anticlimactic ending to an eating challenge ever. And just so you know, I threw up absolutely everywhere outside on the car park. I pretty much threw up after every single challenge because they were just that extreme. Right guys, that was just a few eating challenges I did in the last couple of years. I'm actually going to do some more episodes of Eddie Eats America. Well, maybe not in America, but we'll see. Maybe Eddie Eats Caribbean or something, but they're in the works. Just waiting for the right time to go and get those filmed with the production team. But yeah, eating challenges are no joke. Like, people say they can eat, and then you actually go put your money where your mouth is. It's tough when you put on the spot and you've got to prep for it and do it in front of a crowd and the pressure's on. It's hard. It's really hard. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Big love, the beast.